Hi everybody. Hopefully you're not in too much pain today if you're watching this video. You need some healing for your back. But we're going to get started and hope that you feel better at the end. So let's start with a lying down position. Onto your back. We're going to move the body very slowly today. And just take some time to notice how it feels. Feet are planted, knees are bent, hands on the belly. And inhale deeply into your belly. Let the breath move up your body, into your ribs, and into your chest. And then exhale out of your chest, out of your ribs, and out of your belly. Let's do that same movement over and over. So inhale, belly, ribs, then chest. And exhale, chest, ribs, then belly. Don't overthink the pattern of the breath, just as long as you're filling the body with as much breath as you can. And as you lie here, step the feet a little bit wider and let your knees touch together. Breathe. Deep breath in. Belly, ribs, chest. And exhale, chest, ribs, belly. So as we lie here supported on the floor, and we teach the body to relax with deep breathing, allowing the muscles in the back to relax, especially if they're causing us some problems today. Inhale deeply, and exhale completely. And again, we're going to be moving this body slowly and carefully, and listening to everything that it's telling us today. Deep breathing. Walk the feet so that they're hip-width distance apart. Bring your right knee into your belly. Keep your left knee bent and the foot planted on the floor. Circle your right knee in one direction. Allow your circles to get bigger as you circle. Notice how you feel. How does this feel? What's happening in the back body? What's happening in your pelvis? Are you hearing any sounds? Are you feeling any relief? Circle the opposite direction. Take your time. And breathe. Always throughout the whole practice, trying to breathe deeply and relax the muscles. Let's take this right knee and hug it in towards the body. Relax your shoulders and then take your left leg and extend it long to the floor. And here we're going to hold this posture and breathe again. Very deep breaths. Belly, ribs, chest. How much can you fill the body with breath? Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Finding that deep relaxation. Can you feel a little release happening in the muscles as you hold this right knee in and relax the left leg? Good. As you hold your right knee, your hands are clasped, the fingers around just below the knee in the front. You're going to push the knee into the hand as much as you can. Push as hard as you can into the hands. Keep going. And then relax that pushing. Take a deep breath in. When we push, we're doing it to the count of 12. Once again, push the knee into the hand. If you can't make it to 12, go lower. If you want to go a little bit more, go a little bit more. 10, 11, 12. Relax the pushing. Take a deep breath in. Again, push as hard as you can, the knee into those hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. Relax. Take a breath. Hug the right knee in to the body. Notice and breathe. Good. Let's bend the left knee and plant that foot to the floor again. Right ankle is going to drape across the left knee. We're going to rock from side to side here, keeping that left foot planted. Allow your jaw to completely relax. Let go of tension in your face and just notice how you feel. Go back to that deep breathing, belly, ribs, chest. Chest, ribs, belly. Squeeze it out. Let's hold it still. Take a deep breath in. We're going to pull this left knee in. If you're having trouble doing that because of your sore back, put something underneath your head to lift your head up. You can also opt to just leave the foot on the floor. You can also put a block underneath your left foot. Maybe you have somebody there to help you. You're going to try to take this left thigh and pull it in towards the body. Interlace your fingers underneath the hamstring thigh area. Keep your right foot relaxed. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And hug your left knee in a little bit closer. Maybe let go of a sigh here. Where is this back sensitivity connected to in your body? What can you feel? Find that deep breathing again, belly, ribs, and chest. Notice how it feels to relax and let go. Relaxing the right foot completely. Shoulders relax. Inhale. And pulling that left knee a little bit closer if you have some space to do so. Maybe you have a wall in front of you and your left foot can go onto that wall. Relax and breathe. Let go of all the stress, all the tension. Release your hands. Plant that left foot down to the ground. Good. Uncross the right ankle. Let your shoulders relax. Notice the difference from one side to the other. Does your right foot feel lighter on the floor than the left? What do you notice? Take your left knee and hug it into the body. Circle it around in one direction. Keep the right knee bent with the foot planted on the floor. Let your jaw relax. And the breath deepen. Notice how you feel. Circle the opposite way. A little bigger with these circles. Feel your core working a little bit to help you not lose track of this knee. Send the breath deeper. And let's hug that knee in towards the body. Relax the shoulders. Extend your right leg to the ground in front of you. Inhale deeply and let that right leg completely relax. Can you feel the upper thigh on this right side getting a stretch? into the pelvic area, which is where the psoas likes to go. Well, that's where it is, where it likes to go. That's funny that I said that. Let the shoulders relax, heart lifting, and actively lengthen your right leg. Breathe. So we're holding just below this left knee. And we're going to push the knee into the hands as hard as we can. Count to 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Relax the pushing. Take a deep breath in. Let's do that again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Relax. Take a breath. Let's do it one more time. Push that knee into the hands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then relax. Breathe in. Let's hug this left knee in towards the body. Open and lift your chest. Shoulders are relaxed. Breath is deep. Starting to feel a little bit more relaxed in the back body. Let's bend this right knee and slide the foot in. Take your left ankle just above the right knee and you're going to rock from side to side on the lower back. So you find your limits with your movement and decide how far you want to go in these stretches. Taking it little by little. And remembering, the more you do these stretches, the better it's going to be overall in the long run to help heal your back. Let's hold it steady. Relax the shoulders and hug that right knee in when you're ready. Again, you can lift your head up on a block or some elevated, maybe a couple of books you have at home if you don't have a block, a yoga block, or a blanket. Let your left foot completely relax. You can also use a wall for this right foot to hold the foot for you. As you hold your right leg in, let the shoulders completely relax. Let the heart open. Feel the support for your spine on the floor. A deep breath in. And let's hug that knee in a little bit more. Take your time. Sending the breath deeper. And one more little pull if you have a little extra space. Hugging that right knee closer. We don't want to overdo it. Only what feels okay. Good. Let's release the hands and plant the right foot down to the ground. Uncross your left foot. Good. So a very simple core strengthener. Hands on the belly. They're not going to do anything but just sit there. You're going to push your lower back into the floor as hard as you can, getting deep into those internal core muscles. And then you're going to relax the lower back. So you're finding a tilting of the pelvis. You're going to push the lower back down again as hard as you can. Relax the lower back. Keep breathing. Push the lower back as hard as you can. And relax your lower back. So not only are we strengthening the core, pushing lower back again, but we're helping the sacrum to get a massage and helping those muscles surrounding the pelvis keep pushing and relaxing to relax. We want to help those muscles surrounding the pelvis to relax. So we're pushing and relaxing. We're offering a repetitive movement that helps this to happen. Push down and relax. Notice your breathing. Push down and relax. Keep going. Push down and relax. Moving the body to help heal the body. Good. Let's relax any movement in the pelvis and just take a moment to breathe. Bring your arms alongside your body. Walk your feet in so that we're hip-width distance apart. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath your back. Take a deep breath in. Lift your hips by scooping your tailbone up. So we scoop the tailbone up and we lift the hips up towards the sky. If that's too much on your back body, you're going to slide something underneath your lower back area to keep it lifted for you so you don't have to work with the muscles in the back. Otherwise, you're going to lift those hips up as high as you can, squeeze your bottom, and tuck your shoulder blades slightly underneath your back. You're going to use your arms, push down, press evenly into the feet, take a deep breath in. Very slow movements here. Lower the spine, one vertebrae at a time, down to the floor. Take all the time you need to do that. Breathe deeply. Where did your feet go? Can they touch your fingertips again? Walk them back. Inhale again. Exhale, scoop that tailbone up and then push with the feet, lifting the hips up off the ground. You're squeezing your bottom. The shoulder blades can tuck under here. The arms pressing down. The jaw relaxing. Knees are hip width. Very slowly, one vertebrae at a time lowers into the floor. Good. Untuck those shoulders and bring your knees into your belly. Find a little rocking side to side. Massage the lower back. Good. Plant the feet down to the floor gently. We're going to roll the body. Now take your time here. Roll over to one side and you're going to flip over onto your belly. So again, very slow movements, mindful. We're not in a race. So get there when you get there. And you're going to lower down onto the belly, rest your head on your hands, bend your knees, take a deep breath in. Windshield wiper your lower legs from side to side. And if you want, the hip lifts a little bit on the opposite side from the direction that your feet are going. It's just a little bit of a lift. But if that doesn't feel good for your back, then don't let that happen. Just be gentle. Keeping this movement going, let's work on the lower legs now, just circling around in one direction. And circle the opposite way. Take your time. Lower those lower legs down to the ground and just hold it there. Get yourself grounded. breathing. If this is a lot for your back, you can put a folded blanket underneath your pelvis. See if that helps you. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Let your elbows hug in towards the body. So we have a nice long neck. We're going to breathe in, and on the exhale, lift your head up off the ground. Chin and then chest lift. Only go as high as it feels good for your back. Look forward and down at the front of your mat, keeping your neck long. And then lower your head down to the ground. So forehead or chin are grounded. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, but we're not really pushing with them. They're just there. We're going to inhale and exhale, lift your head, lift your chest, push your pelvis down as strongly as you can into the floor, and keep your neck long. Look at the front of your mat. Lower down. Take a moment to be present. Breathe deeply. Lift again. The chin, the chest. Look down at the front of your mat. Let the elbows hug in. Feel the strength as you push the pelvis down. Lower the head to the ground. How is your breath here? Take a moment. You're going to use your hands. You're going to lift your head, push up and back, and come into a child's pose. We want the knees to open wide here and let the big toes touch together. Sit back to the heels, take your arms forward, and get a nice stretch with the body as far as you can, reaching forward with those fingertips. Rest your head down. Let's breathe into the back body, into the pelvis. Where do you feel this? Finding any tensions, letting them go. And then walk your hands back in. Let's bring the body upright and walk the knees in so that they're together. So there's all sorts of ways we can get more comfortable like this. One way is putting a blanket under the tops of the feet. Another way is to sit on a blanket under the bottom and on top of the heels. If your body is not folding forward when we come forward in a comfortable way, or if you need a little bit more, you can use a pillow or a blanket to bring onto the thighs here, and then lift your body up and over, and you're going to rest your head down onto a block or a cushion in front of you, something to support your head. Otherwise, see how it feels just to pull the body up and over, arms alongside, palms face up, and you're going to rest your head down to the floor, tucking the chin. Allow this posture to help correct any discomfort in the back body by breathing deeply into the pose. Again, relaxing the muscles in the back with deep breathing. Allowing your shoulder blades to fall open. Allowing the back body, the neck, to just let go. We like to hold tension. It helps us think that we have some control, maybe. I don't know. But for this moment, let's try to relax and feel safe and able to trust as we breathe a little bit deeper. Walk your hands forward, take your time here. Lift yourself up slowly, slowly, slowly. Move your hair. And then we're going to walk forward. Bring the forearms to the ground. Interlace the fingers together. Take very, very good care of your body here as we move. Press down into your forearms and your wrists and walk your knees back just enough so you feel a little strengthening in the core of the body. If this is okay for you and you want to go a little deeper, you're going to extend the legs into a low plank position. But again, don't overdo it. You want your shoulders and your hips to be in line. We have a long neck and we're looking down at the ground in front, right by the wrists there, so the neck is long. Push into the heels. Allow your shoulders to be above your elbows. Keep your structure. Breathing. Long breaths in, long breaths out. Lower the knees to the ground. Give yourself a moment. Soften the jaw. And let's do one more of those. Low plank. Really push into the arms, wrists, forearms, shoulders above elbows, hips level with shoulders, jaw relaxing. I like to pretend I'm stretching out my yoga mat in this movement. And so lower your knees, lower your hips, take a deep breath in. Rest your head down. Rest your head down onto your hands. Breathe very deeply, belly, ribs, and chest. So again, if you're lying on your belly and your back is uncomfortable, put a blanket folded up under your pelvis. And stay here for as long as it feels good to stay here. Or you can roll over onto your back body and relax in that position. You can come into Shavasana with your knees on a blanket or a bolster or a cushion. That's a nice way to ease the back. You can also put your legs up the wall for a little Shavasana. Either way, I hope that you're feeling better, and I hope that you're on your way to a healing back. Be truly you, and thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.